Welcome back to the Sports Renegades here on SportsTownChicago.com. We're in our final segment here as we are going to take the time to preview what is tipping off in about a half hour or so.
Yes, the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors, and both teams have combined this postseason for just 5 losses,
which is pretty impressive. I know Golden State had a loss to Memphis. Actually, they might have lost twice to Memphis, but I think they lost once. And continuing on, I know
they lost one. Yeah, they probably lost twice to Memphis.
Lost once to Houston, and yeah, there you go.
And then Cleveland lost twice to the Bulls.
Yep, and it was looking pretty promising there for a little bit for the Bulls as they were up 2-1. But after that,
if they could have won Game 4 at home, I think they would have won the series.
James didn't put a stake in the heart of every Bulls fan. We would have been okay. Although, I'm really looking forward to the game tonight. I'll be able to listen to the first quarter on the way home, so that'll be exciting. Because I think the game's on ESPN Radio, so we'll be able to listen to it on ESPN 1000. So that'll be really exciting. I feel like the Cavaliers are going to win this game. Now, I don't think they're going to win the series. I think Golden State's going to win the series in 6 or 7 games. But I do think the Cavaliers are going to win this game. I think having all this off time, over a week off, I think they had 8 or 9 days off in between series. I think it's going to be really a beneficial thing for the Cavaliers, especially for Kyrie Irving, who's close to 100%, but not exactly at 100%. But I think it'll really help the Cavaliers all this off time. It's going to be a battle, but I think that the Cavaliers win this game 1 and spoil the home opener for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, they've been a tough team to beat at home.
Yes,
although
they have.
Memphis did beat them at home in the
Memphis
postseason.
beat them at home. I think that was a game
2.
2, yeah. I just feel like the Cavaliers are going to win this game. I don't know why. I don't really have a great reason for it. I just feel like the Cavaliers are going to win this game. I think Golden State will win game 2, but I think Golden State is just going to come up a little short. I think James is going to have a monster game today. I think we're going to see why he's the best player in the league. I think we're going to see it once again.
Yeah, or you never know. And I was reading up today on what this would mean for LeBron's legacy if he were to lose in the finals again, because he'd be 2-4. Yeah,
that's not very good. And he's been to 5 straight finals, obviously. And then, of course, he had that loss in 2007 to the Spurs. But, yeah, I mean, it could definitely tarnish it. I mean, he's still a great player and everything, but he doesn't have the rings to show for it. He doesn't have the rings that Michael has, that Kobe has, that Magic Johnson has, Larry Bird has. All of them have 4 at the least.
Yeah, so, I think Magic has 5. I don't know how many.
Magic has 5, Larry has 4, Jordan has 6, Kobe has 5.
So Jordan was 6-0 in the finals.
Yes, he was. Never lost in the finals. Sort of like the Blackhawks now. And never losing in the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, and probably you could make an argument that they probably would have been 8-0 in the finals if Jordan didn't retire.
They definitely would have beaten Houston once. I'm sure they would have beaten them twice. So yeah, I'm thinking from 91 to 98. With the 94 and 95 finals, I think you're right. I think the Bulls probably would have beaten the Houston Rockets those 2 times.
Yeah, and even if they didn't beat them both times, 7-1 in the finals?
Pretty good. I mean, it's still a little better. And I mean, 7 rings separates you by, it separates you by even more than that.
Yeah, and then Bill Russell have 11
Phil Jackson
rings?
would have had like 13 rings possibly, which is crazy.
I think he has 13.
He has 11.
No, he had 1-2 as a player.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, as a coach, he has 11.
So he'd had 15 rings.
You're right. Yeah, because he won with like the 71 Knicks or something.
Yeah, he won with the Knicks. How about that? 15 rings Phil Jackson could have had.
Yep, 15 rings altogether.
Now,
if
the Lakers were to win again, I think he'd get another ring because he's married to the owner's daughter of the Lakers or something.
I don't think he'd get a ring, and he's working for the Knicks organization now. I don't think.
Oh, that's a good point. Except he is dating one of the owners of the Lakers.
Yes, yeah, he is. He's dating her. He's dating
Jim Buss's son or daughter.
Yeah, he's dating his daughter. So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, I can't think of a finals. I mean, I know Spurs Heat the last 2 years have been crazy too. But, I mean, besides that, this is definitely up there as far as highly touted finals. I mean, 2008 with the finals between the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah,
that was pretty crazy.
Was
2010 with Lakers Celtics.
Wasn't that 07 and 08 or 08 and 09 with the Lakers and Celtics?
The Celtics beat the Lakers in the 07-08 season, and the Lakers beat the Lakers beat the Celtics in the 09-10 season. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 2010 the Lakers won, 2008 the Celtics won.
And the Lakers would have won in 09 too.
The Lakers won in 09 against the Orlando Magic.
Okay, yeah. And I think I read someone said this might be like the biggest, the most star power that has ever been in like an NBA fight, like with two players squaring off. Like there's never been two players the caliber of LeBron and Steph Curry in the finals.
Right, not since.
I mean, Jordan and Magic, maybe.
I don't know. But if you're going down the timeline, not probably since 01 when it was Allen Iverson against Kobe and Shaq.
That's right. I'm having difficulty thinking of the early 2000s.
Since then, I think you're spot on with that, Ryan. I think this definitely has the most star power since that, and then since the Jordan era.
I mean, I know Jordan beat Charles Barkley, except
Jordan
that was
beat great players.
Jordan beat everybody.
I mean, he beat Magic Johnson in '91. He beat Clyde Drexler in '92. He beat Charles Barkley in '93.
Didn't Portland have another really good player? Besides Clyde Drexler.
They had a very good team, and they went to two finals. They went to the finals in '90 and lost to the Pistons, and they went to the finals in '92 and lost to the Bulls. Yeah, they had some good teams. I'm trying to think of. There's somebody that I'm
John
thinking of that
Stockton and
Karl Malone in '97, '98, and then '96. That Supersonics team was stacked. They had Gary Payton and Sean Kemp and
Ray Allen wasn't in the league then, was he?
Ray Allen was. I think he came into the league 2 years later. He started his career with the Bucks, right?
Oh, he did? I thought he went Sonics to Bucks.
I think he went Bucks Sonics. I think he went from the Bucks to the Sonics to the Celtics and then to the Heat or wherever he went, and then now he's retired. But I'm pretty sure he started with the Bucks. He was a draft pick by the Bucks, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't 100% sure when or what team he was drafted. I knew that the first two teams was Sonics Bucks.
Yep.
And look at what those Milwaukee Bucks fans had to cheer about now.
They were good in 2001. They brought Allen Iverson and the 76ers to a Game 7, but the Bucks were never going to win that because it was in Philadelphia. So
I think I read somewhere that said that NBA wanted Philly to win, so they had the officials giving more calls to Philly.
Wouldn't surprise me. I think the 76ers would have won either way. It's pretty hard to beat a team with Allen Iverson like that. I mean, Allen Iverson was in his prime. I think he won the league MVP that year.
Yeah, Allen Iverson was very dominant. And kind of speaking about officials doing a bad job, did you see that in the Royals game against the Indians the other day? They got a call wrong after they looked at replay.
Mm-hmm. I did.
And then the MLB apologized to the Royals for getting the call wrong.
There's definitely been an officiating. There's been a problem with officiating in pretty much all the sports for the last 3 years.
Nothing even close to as bad as the NBA, though.
Right. I think the bad officiating started during the lockout season of the NFL when the replacement refs made that horrible call against during the
Green Bay Seattle game.
the Packers and Seahawks game where, I mean, it was cool that the Seahawks won, but they really didn't win the game. And, it's kind of sad to see that go down. I mean, I was happy that the Packers lost, but not in that fashion.
No. And
I think that's where it all started because ever since then we've been seeing more and more just horrible calls.
Yeah, there was a lockout for the NFL. Yeah, that was the lockout for the NFL officials. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand why they're using replay and they're still getting calls wrong. I remember a couple of years ago they looked at a home run replay in an Indians athletics game, and the original call was a double off the wall, and there was clear 100% evidence that the ball left the yard, and they did not overturn it.
Right. I don't understand how you can overturn a call when it's right.
Yeah, I hate
it's
this.
Like
you need
clear evidence. It's like, well, I see he's out, but you're still calling him safe. Why are you still calling him safe?
Yeah, you need the clear evidence annoys me. Is he
happens
safe or
all
out?
The time.
Is he safe or out?
I know, it happens all the time, and they just don't like to change the call, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it really puzzles. It's so annoying. Like, no, the call on the field should have nothing to do with what the the next with what if it's going to be overturned or not. I don't care if he was safe or out on the original call. That call was probably wrong.
Yeah, I think so. It's just,
or was it a home run or not? I don't care if it was originally called a double. Did the ball get out of the stadium or not?
Yeah, I don't know. It's stupid. It's definitely a dumb thing that they really got to fix it. It's just, as you said, you just got to make the calls right. But yeah,
the call on the field should not have an effect on if it's overturned or not. Because I hate in the NFL, they look at a replay and it looks pretty clear that the ground helped someone maybe keep the ball. They're like, well, there's just not 100% evidence to overturn this call. Even though it looks like it should be overturned, it's not going to be. It's like, if it looks like it should be overturned, it probably should be.
Right, exactly. Now, going back to the Warriors and Cavaliers game, are you thinking that the Warriors are going to win or are the Cavs going to win? In your opinion, who do you think is going to win this game one?
I only see Cleveland winning is if the officials give it to them and Steph Curry does not shoot well.
So otherwise, you think the Warriors are going to win this game?
I think the Warriors are going to take game one.
Well, we'll see who's right between us. I picked the Cavs, you picked the Warriors.
I think that...
I don't know. But I think who's going to win the series. I think Golden State wins in 6 or 7.
I think the first 2 games will be... After 2 games, the series will be 1-1.
It'll be really cool if the Warriors can win Game 6 at Cleveland. I think that would be just great.
That would be hilarious.
To see the fans' reactions to that in front of their home crowd losing like that. I think that would be great. Because obviously, outside of Ohio, who really wants the Cavaliers to win? I don't think that many people do. A lot of people, like and respect LeBron James, but it's just really funny to see them.
I think more people
keep
like
that championship
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson than.
It's a great duo. It's probably the best 1-2 punch for a long time in the NBA.
Yeah, I remember during the season there were people saying that the Bulls had the best starting 2 guards in Rose and Butler. And I was thinking, no, Jimmy Butler is not going to be that good next year. Derrick Rose, no one knows what to expect from him anymore. And then you've got Steph Curry and Klay Thompson just tearing teams apart.
Yeah, it's wow. It's just it's so stupid. A lot of it's just dumb. But I don't know. I think the Cavaliers.
And plus, you don't really know what'll happen with Kyrie Irving.
I don't think
injury.
The Cavaliers are strong enough to win this series.
Right? Yeah, they're pretty thin, and you don't really know how Kyrie Irving's going to play with that knee injury.
And the Warriors bench is really good too. The Warriors bench has been on spot. It's been spot on. Draymond Green's been playing well. Andrew Bogut is just all those guys that can come in at any time.
And Steve Kerr had the guts to put Andre Iguodala on the bench all season when he was a starter last year. And then David Lee's on the bench. They've got a deep bench where Cleveland, what did they have, Matthew Dellavedova on the bench?
Oh, God, Matthew Dellavedova.
No one likes that guy.
That sucks that we have to see him again.
See, I'm going to be honest. One of the reasons I don't want Cleveland to win is just because I don't want Dellavedova to get a ring.
I know. I can't stand him.
He keeps getting other players, big name players ejected, and Matthew
Gibson.
Who the hell is Matthew Dellavedova? He was an undrafted free agent.
And if Al Horford didn't get ejected in that game,
Atlanta would have won.
It was either game 3 or 4. It's just it's really strange.
And Dellavedova is doing it on purpose because you saw when. He saw he looked up and saw Taj's leg, and then his eyes lit up, and then he went and slammed his legs together.
Right. It's just I don't know. Looks like the Cubs will be getting underway any moment too, which is exciting.
And we'll be ending the show right around when that starts, which will be in a minute or 2.
That'll be convenient. I guess on the way home I can switch between the Cubs game and the NBA Finals game. It's a big night for sports, that's for sure.
Yep, no Stanley Cup tonight, though.
Nope, they got 2 days off, which I think is really a beneficial thing. I'm glad that it's on Saturday and not Friday. I think it's better to have it on a Saturday night. More viewers, more people can watch it, and plus it gives the Hawks and the Tampa Bay Lightning an extra day of rest.
Yeah, see, all these